Let's be real for a minute. Stress is something we all deal with, right? Before work, during, after work, it's always there. But here's the thing, not every stress busting tool works for everyone. I always say if we were all the same, life would be boring. That's why I put together the Stress Buster Guide. It has a few different options. Some you'll love, some maybe not so much. And that's okay. I want you to find what clicks for you. It's totally free. Honestly, it's my most downloaded resource for a reason. After the show, I want you to go to the show notes, click the link, and grab it so you can start feeling more in control. No matter when stress hits you, there is a tool for you to calm your nervous system. You deserve to make that happen for yourself. I'm rooting for you always. Now let's get back to the podcast chat.
Hello, and thank you for joining the Champion Within podcast, your premier go-to spot for unlocking your winning mindset. Whether you're an athlete looking to elevate your game to the next level, a coach leading the charge, an enthusiastic parent cheering from the sidelines, or an educator molding young minds, the Champion Within podcast episodes are packed with value, sharing the tools and strategies to unlock your potential and rise to new heights. Hosted by mentor, coach, and mindset leader Kate McCauley. Let's sit back and enjoy today's episode while discovering your champion within. And now, here's Kate.
Today, we're diving into a conversation that's been buzzing online. I've been talking about it in my house as well. MrBeast, the king of YouTube, and the recent discussions on the Diary of a CEO podcast. The conversation was about hustle culture and mental health. As a business owner, I have to prioritize my mental health because when I don't, and there have been moments in the growth of my business where I have not done so, I do not show up as the best version of myself. I'm curious, what do you think happens when success comes in any area, athletics, school, in business, when you do not focus on your well-being? Let's break it down. Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, is a YouTube success story. He is insane with his videos, massive giveaways. He really does have a relentless work ethic, and he has built an empire. But on this podcast and clips, I listened to the whole thing, but clips I've been seeing people debate about, he's admitting that prioritizing his work over everything else is why he has been successful, and that other people really just don't want to do this. And if people don't bring their A game, they might as well not even be around him, or definitely not going to work for him. I get that because I have hired people for marketing campaigns, for example, who really didn't do anything. It's a weird space. You're finding that it's two opposite ends, that some people think I need to prioritize my mental health so much that they don't work at all. They have this entitlement feeling of, well, no, I'm just going to take an ice bath and I'm not going to do any of this. I'm having margarita Fridays and half days. And if I was sick on Monday and Tuesday, it doesn't matter if I didn't do my work. I'm still taking that half day Friday. And honestly, it doesn't sit well with me. But then there's the opposite end of MrBeast, who just goes all in and never considers his mental health. Personally, I think we need to find a healthy balance here. But there's been a debate in the comments, a debate even when I'm just talking with people in general. I'm curious, what do you think of this level of obsession? Is it necessary for greatness, or is it a dangerous blueprint for burnout? Hustle culture versus mental health. I don't think it needs to be one or the other. I think it can be and both. Stay with me on that one. Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO podcast frequently highlights the downside of extreme ambition. We see entrepreneurs, creators, athletes pushing their limits, but at what cost? The conversation and his comment section reflects a cultural shift. People are really questioning this 24/7 work idea. Is it truly worth it? Success does require discipline. Let me tell you, I work incredibly hard within my business, but I need to make sure that it doesn't come at an expense of my mental health. It takes balance. After hearing these clips, my first reaction was, what? Did he really say these things? I will admit, I don't follow Mr. Beast as closely as some other people do. I only probably learned about him maybe a year ago from my children. When I first heard about this interview, I wanted to go listen to the whole thing. And two thoughts were popping into my brain as Mr. Beast was putting this out there about his mental health. Number one, mom mode kicked in. I thought, oh my goodness, this kid, because really to me, he's 26, he's a kid. He could be my kid, let's be honest. If I had him young, he could be my kid. I thought, I really want to give him a hug, shake him, and say, let's go to lunch. Let's talk about this because you can have success and take care of your mental health. It is possible. We need to talk. Let's go to lunch. And then the other side was business owner me thinking, this isn't sustainable. This is terrible. I don't love to hear this at all for people I work with, athletes, students, business owners, thinking this is what I should be doing to find success in any area of life. So that is really what happened with me when I first heard it. Next, I thought, I need to talk to my kids about this. Do they think that this level of obsession is necessary for greatness in any area of life? Or is it that dangerous blueprint for burnout? I like to think in the work that I do in the champion within mindset is work smart. Here's the truth. High achievers work hard, but sustainable success comes from working smart. You need to prioritize recovery like an athlete. Protect your mental space. Success means nothing, absolutely nothing, if you're too exhausted to enjoy it. Mr. Beast is a genius in what he does. Please do not take that the wrong way. There's no doubt there. But we need to redefine what winning looks like because real champions, they don't just dominate, they thrive. When people look back at 70, because he said this in his interview, when I look back at age 70, I don't want to have any regrets. So I did a little research. What do people around age 70 say are their biggest regrets? Here's what I found after doing a little research. The biggest regrets often aren't about what they did, but what they didn't do. Let's dig a little deeper here. Not spending enough time with their loved ones. This isn't surprising. We know this, so let's start doing it. Success is nothing without the people in your life to share it with. So if you're filming videos and doing all the things for your business and not spending time with the people you love, fix it. The second thing I found, not taking risks. This doesn't mean that you're doing that all of the time. It means staying in your comfort zone, feel safe, but it could lead to later in life all of those what ifs. They also noted that not prioritizing their health was one of the biggest things that was a regret for them. The body you have at 70 is built by the choices you make in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond. Listen to that again. Not prioritizing their health, and that is their physical and their mental health. Pay attention, young people. Worrying too much about what other people think. Oh, if we could switch this one. But that's what the 70-year-old people are saying was one of their biggest regrets. In the end, opinions of other people don't matter. Your happiness does. That's what the 70-year-olds are telling us. Mr. Beast, if we went to lunch together, I would make you look at this list. You would probably roll your eyes like my teenagers do. But I want you and everyone else to hear, because you said in that interview that you don't want to be 70 and having regrets. So here's what the 70-year-olds are saying. One of the other things they said is not traveling or experiencing more. They wish that they had explored, lived fully, collected memories instead of things. Now, I do think that he's around the world doing all kinds of things, but is he experiencing it? Or is he just filming things in cages with lions? Of course, maybe you're not doing exactly what Mr. Beast is doing, but pay attention to that. Pay attention to that piece. Not following their passions was another one. Work is important, but so is joy. The regret of not doing what sets your soul on fire is real. The sooner you can figure that out, the better. I don't want you to figure that out at 70. I want you to do that now. Follow your passion. And that can be if you're a student athlete, a mom of an athlete, a business owner. Work is important. You got to put the work in. But you also need to be doing things that you love. What sets your soul on fire? Answer that question. If you do nothing else after this podcast, answer the question, what sets my soul on fire? Next, I found that not expressing their feelings more openly was something they regretted. Holding back on love, specifically not saying to the people they love or someone that they never told that they loved. And gratitude, being thankful and telling people about it or having tough conversations. We know we don't like those, but they regretted not having them. And the last part there was leaving things unfinished related to those tough conversations, love, and just life in general. So what do you think? Can you go all in on success no matter what it is in your sports, academic life, just everyday life, your goals, your dreams, and protect your mental health? I do think it is an and both situation. You need to have commitment to hard work and care for yourself. DM me your thoughts on Instagram. I would love to know what you think about this. And if you need help doing it, there are some easy ways to do this. Send me a message. I will be happy to send you a tip. And follow the show for more mindset shifts. Until next time, keep unlocking that champion within you. Crush your week ahead.
Thank you for hanging out with Kate today. And whether you're going to coach, teach, cheer from the sidelines, or hitting the field yourself, remember, mindset is everything. Don't forget to follow the show for the latest episodes, as we all need a little extra motivation, humor, and sanity in our busy lives. Now, go and unleash your champion within you, one step at a time. We're always rooting for you.